Solo Sue here, and I'm going to be doing an update to the video that I released back in September of 2021 with the Binax COVID-19 AG card home test. If you're not familiar, this is what a lot of the cruise lines are using for COVID tests. It needs to make sure that it is the RX only. If you look down here, it will say RX only at the bottom, and that is because that version of the test comes with a telehealth professional who will walk you through it and watch you do it, make sure you're doing it right, and attest to what the results were as well. And we've seen it on schools, we've seen it on airlines, we've seen a lot of the cruise lines, we've seen, a lot of organizations are accepting this test as being valid for, returning to work and going back to school and traveling, so that kind of thing. And so they have made some changes to the test, and so I wanted to do another video showing you what was different and what it looks like now. And if you've never seen it before, then this will all be new to you. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so you have your test and you're ready to go. You need to make sure that you have your photo ID, that you have sanitized your hands, and that you have created your account already on navica.com, because you're going to need that to be able to do this. So I go to emed.com and I click on Start Testing. It asks me my state of residence, and then it asks a series of questions. Do I have an unopened test available? Yes, I do. My hands are, in fact, washed, sanitized, and dry. I do have my passport as well, or rather, I do have a photo ID as well. And this is not my first COVID-19 test. I have done this a number of times. Luckily, so far, they have all been negative. It used to be that they didn't include the pre-embarkation requirement here for cruise ships, and so you had to sort of figure out what you wanted to choose. You can always choose none of the above. You've bought the test. They're not going to tell you you can't take it. That wouldn't make any sense. But they do like to know, okay, who are you going on? We're going to tell them Princess Cruises, because that is the next time I'm cruising. Mind you, it's not until March, but. And now we get to join our guided session. It's going to do a series of checks to make sure that you can hear us and see us, and everything will go smoothly. Let's start it. Yes, I can hear that output. It's going to tell whether or not it can actually hear me talking now. Hopefully it can. So this is new to this version of the test. The website now takes control of the webcam and stops my program from being able to record my audio and video. And so I guess I'll just have to narrate the rest of it as though I was, still visible to you. While it does have its own picture displays of my video, it does not, unfortunately, keep the audio. So you can't hear me, but you can see me. And more importantly, you'll be able to see what I'm doing.
Hi, my name is Mary. I'll be your certified guide. Together, we will prepare and activate your test kit. To ensure that your test is supported, we'll need to verify the expiration date. Hold your test box with a white label on the back of it. Okay, I can see it now. Just hold it steady. That's good. You can put it down. May I please have the name and date of birth of the person being tested? Okay, hold your eyes steady. Thank you, just saying you can put it down. Can you confirm you are the owner of the account used to log in?
Yes, I am.
Great. If our connection drops, click on the message that says click here to reconnect. Design, can you please tilt the screen down or the camera down where I can see the box on the table or on a flat surface? Okay, just keep that way. Instructions for this test will be on the screen. Open the test box. There should be a sealed test card, a sealed swab, and a bottle of liquid.
So I pull everything out of the box, including the new way they store the liquid for the test, which is previously a little bottle, and now it is sort of a, I don't know, an ampule. I'm not sure what you'd call it.
Okay, I believe that the three components are complete. Take the task card out of its package.
Sorry the lighting's not so great here. It's hard to see white items on a white table.
Okay, and then hold the task card on in front of the camera to scan the QR code first. Hold it steady.
Yeah, that's easier said than done sometimes.
That's good. Thank you, Suzanne. Open the task card and then lay it completely flat, like an open book, ensuring the two holes are on the right side of the card. Do not touch the inside of the card. You can only touch just the edge of it. And then remove the cap on the ampule. Yeah, that's the new model of the bottle. Just twist the top of it. So the cap, yeah, just twist it so the cap will be removed. And then hold it vertically half an inch over the top hole. Slowly add 6 drops into the top hole of the card. Please let me know when you are finished.
It's a little harder to get the liquid out of this thing than it was the bottle.
Okay, this time take the swab out without touching the foam tip, and I need to see you on the screen.
The packaging for the swab has changed, so one side is clear so you can see where the swab is and where the tip is, so that's nicer.
Okay, so saying we are going to swab each nostril beginning with your left. Insert the swab at least half an inch into the left nostril and rotate 5 times against the sides of it. Next, do the same for the right one. Awesome. Now tilt the screen down again or the camera. Keep the card on the table and then thread the swab through the bottom hole until visible in the top hole. But please do not leave the card. It's very sensitive. You might have an invalid result. Just put the swab on the bigger and then push it through. Fantastic. Now twirl the swab 3 times to the right and just leave it in the card.
1, 2, 3.
Peel off the adhesive liner from the right edge of the test card. Then close the left side of the card and give it face on the table. Thank you, Suzanne. In a moment, we will activate your timer. The task card must stay flat and stationary. Do not touch the task card during this time. A certified guide will be with you in 15 minutes to assist you in interpreting the results. I'll play an informational video while you wait. You're free to move away from the screen, but make sure you are back before the 15 minutes are out. Let me go ahead and start. You're welcome. Let me go ahead and start your timer. Again, thank you for choosing Email and goodbye. Take care.
A positive test result means it is very likely you have COVID-19, and it is important to be under the care of your healthcare provider. The telehealth proctor is not a healthcare provider. It is also likely that you may be placed in isolation to avoid spreading the virus to others. There is a very small chance that this test can give a positive result that is wrong, a false positive result. Your healthcare provider will work with you to determine how best to care for you based on your test results along with your medical history and your symptoms. A negative test result means that proteins from the virus that causes COVID-19 were not found in your sample. Negative results may require additional molecular testing to confirm that you do not have COVID-19. It is possible for this test to give a negative result that is incorrect, false negative, in some people with COVID-19. This means that you could possibly still have COVID-19 even though the test is negative. If your test result is negative, please consult your healthcare provider. The telehealth proctor is not a healthcare provider. Your healthcare provider will consider the test result together with all other aspects of your medical history, such as symptoms, possible exposures, and geographical location of places you have recently traveled, in deciding how to care for you. If you or the healthcare proctor disagree on the presence of a faint line and/or the presence of a line is uncertain, additional confirmatory testing should be conducted. It is important that you work with your healthcare provider to help you understand the next steps you should take. Reporting patient results using Naviga. Upon completion of the test and results interpretation, the telehealth proctor will send your test results via the Naviga app. You will be notified by email and on your mobile device that your results are ready. You will go to the results screen in Naviga to obtain your test results.
Hello and thank you for choosing email. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Thank you for waiting. My name is John. I'll be your certified guide. Together, we will interpret and record your results.
Okay.
Please hold your test card in front of your device camera to scan the QR code. Okay, thank you. There are three possible outcomes of the test: positive, negative, and invalid. Please look at the result window on the front of the card and look carefully for pink lines. Do you see two pink horizontal lines? Please compare to the sample results on the screen.
I do not.
Do you see only a single pink horizontal line next to the word control at the top of the results window? Please compare to the sample result on the screen.
Yes.
You have tested negative for COVID-19. If you experience COVID-related symptoms, you may require additional testing to confirm that you don't have COVID-19. If you have questions, contact your healthcare provider or local health department. You can now dispose of the card, drop your bottle, and swab in your trash. The test is now complete. Information about the test will be sent to your email. Your test results and a digital pass will be sent to your Navica app. I already submitted your results. If you are having, if you have trouble, questions regarding the test, you can contact our customer support through the link that I sent to you. Goodbye and thank you for choosing email.
Thank you. So when you open the new version of this kit, you can see here, it's a little bit changed. So it used to be like a little bottle. Oops, excuse me. It's falling off the table. So this is, of course, where the card is kept. And then this is the applicator, which you open from just one side, and it tells you which side to open it from. But this is what has been replaced. So this is no longer a little bottle of liquid. Now it's this really unusual applicator. And so this is one of the differences. And so to open it, you just basically take a hold of that top piece of plastic, the flat piece, and you twist it, and that will twist off the top for you. One of my viewers asked a question about how to share or print this information from the Navica app, and I wanted to just touch on that real quick. So you basically tap on whichever result you want to share, and then you have a button there to do that. And whatever you have configured in your phone, such as emailing it to yourself or printing at the bottom there, you can see you can just do it that way. It all depends on what you have configured in your phone. So there you have it. That's basically what the new test is like. And I've covered the changes, and hopefully you can also send the results to yourself. I do also get them in email. I believe if you have a registered email with the app, then that's where they send it. So it's not just in the app, and you can get it out. And personally, I like to take a screenshot of it because sometimes there are problems with connectivity at the ports. Do let me know in the comments if you have used this test and whether there was anything I missed in the walkthrough, or if it changes over time. Definitely give me a heads up there too. Solo Sue signing out.